So it was a contribution, like effort from all of us who are going to be doing the presentation on our behalf. So number one, we have the question of how can we collectively contribute to climate justice and what role can each of us play?
Can you maybe do this after we have presented? Hey, can you please not do that, please, right now? It's presenting.
So basically climate change is a respective responsibility we have to take. We as foresters, we have to be able to educate the less foresters or people that are not in the forestry sector about the effect of climate change and how it can negatively affect them. And also how can we promote the use of less stuff that can lead to climate change across different areas in the country. So basically we talked about different examples of climate change we have and effect. So we talked about small things that lead to this effect of climate change across the globe. Recycling, that's the use of these plastics and just dumping them in different areas without proper channels that we can put it for recycling. When we encourage recycling, these kind of things might not happen. The use of public transportation, that is the cars. We have the lorries that emit carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. This stuff tend to emit down to the atmosphere and also lead to global warming and also climate change across the area. We have industrialization. You know, we have different factories across the globe that produce different things like bread and some other products. So they tend to have a channel where they channel the carbon monoxide and is taking it directly to the atmosphere. So the atmosphere tends to spread across and lead to global warming and also climate change across the area. So also basically from contribution from country. Sorry, contribution from, that's the country? Turkey. So now from Korea, we have also the public transportation lead to climate change, the use of plastics, the use of cars, sustainability system, and also trash dumpings. Dumping of trashes in where it's not supposed to be, that also leads to different climate change across the area. So, and also Nigeria as a region is a place that many people are not well informed about climate change. Like basically 70% of the people living there, they don't really know the effect of climate change. So some people, they even tend to increase the rate of carbon dioxide they emit by their own self. Like the use of vehicles irresponsibly. You just see someone just come out, just start driving at a very high speed and making sure that the carbon dioxide is actually moving excessively so as to cause this destruction because of what they are not well informed about these processes. Though we have channeled some different kind of programs to educate them on also the effect so they can be able to reduce this effect across. So we have a remedy for this. We say we use by using sustainable products like the use of wood products. We can be able to channel or take care of these issues if we use sustainable products like wooden products instead of the plastics and other destructive elements that can lead to this climate change domain. So secondly, the question is, how could you share stories from your respective regions where people have been directly affected by climate change here? So now we're here. We have three scenarios of problems that happen. Firstly, we talked about the region in Cheongju and also they are all Korean areas. Yeah, Cheongju and also Yecheong. So we have a high rainfall in the area. So this high rainfall led to flooding, underground flooding, which led to the death of 50 people in the area because of what the high intense rainfall that happened in that area. So these people driving and also the landscape across the area were affected, which led to loss of lives and properties. And also here at the landslide areas also, they had 44 deaths in the area because of what? The effect of the high rainfall that happened in that area, which was some time ago in South Korea. So also at North Korea, they had a scenario, let's just say documentary of climate change, where the permafrost, I don't know if you understand the meaning of permafrost. Permafrost is like a layer or underground water.
South, right? The south?
Not Northern Korea? Am I correct for this?
No.
Southern Korea. Okay. It happened in Southern Korea. So it's like the permafrost. Permafrost is just like a soil layer or underground soil layer, which is always maintained below 0 degrees centigrade. It's always below 0 degrees centigrade. So due to intense climate change, it melts. So when it melts, it brings down methane and carbon dioxide, which lead to distortion of life and properties across the area, which excessively affected people's lifestyle, their living standard, and also a lot of things across the area that took a time for them to remedy it. And this was the fact that they were not well informed about the effect of climate change across the area unless they could have taken measures that would have helped reduce this effect, or possibly they might not even have had this melting of the permafrost, which led to large loss of lives and properties in the area. So we are expected to take individual responsibility. It's not about the society alone. We spread the word. It spread to him, it spread to her, it spread to the whole world. So when we take individual responsibilities to this kind of effect, we are going to tend to reduce the effects of climate change across the locally, regionally, and also globally. So basically this is what we came about, and also down to Nigeria as a scenario, we taken Sokoto State as a case study. Sokoto State is a hot region.
I think we to keep it a little bit short.
Okay, I'm just finishing up now. So Nigeria as a case study, Sokoto State is a hot region where they have less rainfall. So it's an area where they tend to not be able to plant trees, because even if they plant the trees don't grow because they don't have rainfall that will foster the growth of these trees. So in these areas, we have areas in Sokoto State where people don't even live because of the fact that the climate change is just too much, global warming. So they just tend to eradicate the area and move to areas they can live. So they have been looking for a remedy to this situation for a long time, but they are still looking for measures because of how the area is situated and also something like that. So basically that is what we had to present in our group. Thank you very much.